Hey channel members, it's me, Monkey Chicken here, back with another part of Monkey Plays Mineshaft. I know I change the title every single time, but I feel like it should. It really, really should. Hey little creeper, how you doing over there? Looking pretty nice. I'm just kind of looking at our progress. Although looking at our building and structures right now, it doesn't look like we've done much in a way. But like if you really think of the progression that we've been doing so far, we've gotten a lot done. The roads, I'll probably show you that later. The tunnels that I was working on in the nether, I've changed the design because it was pretty difficult to build them the style that I wanted to do there. But I pretty much completed it in two different ways, and I've also found a new biome. I'll probably take you there in a bit. And yeah, you know, I think the block noises may be fine, but that's okay. I kind of like hearing everything in supersized, like sounds and whatnot. I've also had tons of progression on our storage system over here. Although it may become a lag machine because I have a ton of hoppers back here. And, yeah, that could end up being really, really bad for us. But that's okay, because, you know, bad things are good sometimes. Although, it's not always the reverse effect. But anyways, guys, let me quickly make some chests right here and make some hoppers for us. So, basically, guys, what I came to the terms with is for our hopper system over here, we roughly needed about 24 chests for us to really get cooking with our new sorting system. And you may be wondering why I came to that conclusion. You know, why that number? Why do we need that much more? And the reason for that particular number is because, get these hoppers, make sure everything's right. Nah, that's just 16. The reason for that number is because that's how many different types of stone that we're going to be sorting, and how many different types of the natural ores, if you will. That'd be dirt. That would also be the new blocks, the andesite, granite, all that kind of stuff. Andesite. Okay. Let's see if I can remember this. So there's granite. I think that's andesite. I can't remember the other one, man. I don't know why I'm spacing so hard. But yeah, because we also want to sort out those ones, this way when we're mining and we're getting all of our other resources, I can kind of just make another system that'll hook into this one and just organize it all by ourselves. I haven't hooked in ores or anything else yet, but as you can see, I've gotten loads of work done. You guys wouldn't believe how many hoppers this is. It's so many. It's a large amount. There's a lot of work going into building this thing, and the whole idea is so that when we get our stone, we don't have to worry about filling up these things. Although I will have a structure that I'm thinking about building is a kind of midway half thing. Is basically we'll have our main tunnel down there. This way we'll be able to go to our area wherever we want to sort and pick up our items. We'll be able to pick them up from down there, and then I want to have a second story, if you will. And basically what that second story will entail is that we'll be able to go up top and kind of check some of the higher level chests. So like we'll be able to check that one and see if something's filled. So like let's say we have tons and tons of granite and we're like, oh no, we're almost to the max chest and we don't want these things to get filled up because then we'll start screwing the comparators and stuff. So we can take out a couple dub chests, make it into polished granite, and you know, just move over to the other chests. And that's something that we could do. I probably should have put these in there. But yeah, so that's the second story and how I'm planning to, you know, somewhat even all these things out. Oh, that's all the hoppers we got so far. We can make some more because we still have some of these things. But that's how I'd kind of keep the levels on. And if we ever got too much, I was thinking about maybe building some kind of runoff system, but I don't know how exactly I'd make that work. Maybe hook up some kind of comparator and, I don't know, have a hopper to pull it out or something. I'm not really sure. It would probably take me a little bit more work to get it done. But, yeah. As I'm looking at it, I'm trying to think of how I could actually do this. It would be kind of tricky, but I think I would probably hook up some kind of comparator-based system with a hopper so that if they would ever got, you know, X amount of distance, it would pull it out, and then it would start just positing it into, like a lava pocket somewhere, something like that. It'd be kind of complicated. I'll probably have to take a couple days to try to figure it out, especially to just integrate it into our system. This is like a last skater brain thing that I just thought of right now to do. Okay, let's hopefully see if we can finish the rest of our hoppers here. Because we do need a bit more. Oh, I want that right there. Boom. And that's all we can do. There's also been a lot of wood going into this thing too. We've chopped down many of trees in this thing. Because I think it takes 2 stacks of 64 to make a stack of chests. And then, like with every stack of chests, you also need to make them into trap chests. And you also need extra regular chests to actually make the hoppers. So there's actually a lot of wood. I didn't think it would take this much wood in order to make this thing for some reason. I just thought, it's chests. Everyone can make chests. You know, there's tons of chests everywhere. It's not a rare thing, but turns out it's kind of tough to get a lot of wood in like a short demand or, you know, in a short amount of time that is in high demand. Okay, run across. Woohoo! I like that. I could just sprint across that one block gap there. Fall, don't kill myself. I've almost died here before because there was like a skeleton, and then it just shot me, and I was like super low health, and I was like, no, don't kill me, it'll get lost, all my items into the hopper chain. Okay, cool. Well, that's all the hoppers that we got so far. I don't think we have any more iron cooking or anything else, so that's pretty much all the progress that we got done for, at least today, for the hoppers. And man, do the frames drop when we come here. There's a lot of blocks. I think if we were to just look away, yeah, like everything just comes back, which is just beautiful. Hello, Mr. Chompy. How are you? I love this thing. But yeah, I'll show you some of the progress that we made around the place. Okay, guys, welcome back. I wanted to take one of these because I hear a gasoline nearby. Here's the new speed train system, or speed tunnel, whatever you guys want to call it. System that I built up, or designed, whatever you want to call it. I went with a more wider approach last time, but I found that trying to place the stairs out there without blocks in the background took a lot of effort to try to do, and just doing this was a lot quicker and more efficient. And since we're not really planning to like show this off, really, it's just meant for like quick transportation. Like, oh guys, let's head to this biome. We can get there pretty quickly. As you can see, we're able to get down this tunnel super quickly with this. Woohoo! Speed tunnel. Oh god. Oh, there's the gas. Oh, I knew I heard it. Get out of here. Oh, come on, swing again, swing again. Oh, did I get it? No, 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 no. Better not destroy my portal, man. I don't even see the little thing. Oh, 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 I can do this. I blew. Oh, dang it. At least I got my fire protection on. This is what I was ordering it. Come on. Stop blowing up my stuff. Oh, there we go. And that hit something else. And let's get out of here. We don't want it to blow up the portal, because then we'll be stuck here. Well, and partially. There's other portals out here. Woo! Actually, I didn't want to go here. This isn't the place I wanted to go. But anyways. Oh, die! Ah, get out of here! Die! There we go. But yeah, that's the portal system. That's over to our, to the end, if you didn't know, because that's a stronghold, obviously. Yeah, I wanted to show you how far along I got with the path. As you've already seen, I got pretty decently far along this side. We need some food because we need sprint jump. Okay, and boom, turn the corner. I'm still trying to find a way that makes this corner easier to stop on, because when you're sprint jumping, you usually slide it past. I was thinking about maybe setting up like a trap door here or something. I wasn't sure how I can angle it in some way, or maybe I can push like a redstone button or something down there that would push down this block, like this block, and then allow me to churn easily and put some kind of timer. I'm not too sure. That's like a quick thing that I just thought of right now that could probably work. But yeah, let me go and show you the rest of the tunnel. I got pretty far along, all the way over to our ice spike biome. And ooh, speaking of which, the new biome that I found, that you'll have to hear about in just a second, because that's a very special thing, and it's going to help us along with our sorting system. As you can see, I was a little bit cheap here. I started using the netherrack as my own walls. Nether brick is hard to come by, although we may have a lot of it from all of the stripping that we've been doing to our what is it called? Oh, Wither Farm? Yeah, I guess a Wither Farm. Wither Skeleton Farm? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. The place where we go kill those Wither Skeletons, because they're naughty things. So there's our there's the portal over to our ice spike biomes. And I don't know if I made a... No, I haven't made a portal over to the water stronghold. I think that's what they're called, or underwater palaces. I've heard both ways said. It's somewhere over there, I do believe. If we were to map it out, I'll probably build it later tomorrow or something, because it's kind of annoying to find. But yep, I was traveling out here just to find the rest of the biomes, because I've pretty much mapped our nearby area. And by nearby area, I mean 2 maxed out maps all the way around us in a square. I've mapped out that entire thing. We've only found like 1 desert. We haven't found a jungle. We haven't found what's sour called a mega taiga biome. We also haven't found a mushroom biome yet, which is quite unfortunate because we also need one of those. And yeah, but as you may see, one of these portals is still alive, because maybe there's something very special at the end of it. And I already told you that we found a new biome. So yeah, some people may already be guessing what this new biome is, but we're almost there. And yes, that's my current test one. Shh, don't look over there. I'm still trying to find out what's that direction. And you may guess now, as we ascend to the heavens, what biome will this be? Dun 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 dun. There's a bunch of iron here. I didn't have a full inventory. Breaking a lot of blocks. Whenever you're exploring, you always have maxed out stuff. Yes, it is a mega tiger. Yay! So we have our potso blocks, and we can take some of these home for our sorting system. So yay! Now we have all the monster blocks that we could ever want, or the mossy blocks. Right? That's what they're called. Mossy cobble. I always like to call them monster blocks because you know the fun and the monster spawners. But yeah, we're able to find one of these. Unfortunately, there wasn't a jungle nearby, which is really unfortunate. I thought these were found next to jungles. But yeah, pretty much all around it is just swamps. I did find a flower biome. I think it's... Where's the hole? That way? I think the flower biome is that direction over there. And from there, we'll be able to make the rest of the dyes that we need. So, yeah, although we won't find any brown, because I don't think you can get brown from flowers. No, I don't think so. Yeah, we have to find a jungle biome. This way we can get the cocoa and make the rest of the dyes, because we're going to be missing it for the wools and the stained glass and for the clay and stuff. And oh yeah, we haven't found a mesa biome yet, which is another thing that is kind of really sad, because we really need to find a freaking mesa biome. That's going to help us so much with the rest of our builds and stuff, because I like the clay. They always make nice looking blocks. But yeah, that's the progress that I made for finding a new biome and for our speed tunnels. Okay guys, so we're back in the town, and I really need to kill my cows and kind of crop out stuff and everything. But that's not what really is going to be going on right now. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about, although there's still a lot of stuff that we got to do, you know, right now. You know, we got to find the rest of the biomes, and we got to take on the temples and other stuff that are out there, the underwater temples. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about what I kind of want to do for this series and what I'm thinking about in the future and whatnot, beyond the obvious stuff that we're going to be looking forward to, the things that I've already previously mentioned. So one of the things that, you know, some Minecrafters like to stick to certain traits that they're good at. You know, some really talented builders will almost make like a build it series or whatever out of survival Minecraft. They'll say, let's go here and then build an amazing castle, and then that'll be their project for like their next 20 episodes or so. Or, you know, depending on how good they are. For me, it'd take 100 episodes, but that's beyond the point. So for me, since I'm not an amazing builder, nor am I like an amazing redstoner, so, you know, I can't say, let's find out all the amazing contraptions that we can build. What I thought we could do instead is just kind of play Minecraft. You know, we can create cow farms, we can do all the stuff that we wanted to do. Whether that means that one day we'll create like an auto cow farm, or we'll try to have some fun with some other automated stuff that we could eventually try to build. And, you know, maybe we could build some special buildings. Like, oh, I've wanted to work on this, or we can make this for that. You know, we could switch it around. I don't know the best way to say it, but I'm not an amazing builder, so I don't want to make it seem like this would be a building series. This would be more like an experience of Minecraft in a way. We would try to do everything that we could. Maybe we could build some kind of battle arena from the zombie spawners that we have and stuff. Maybe that we could try to have some fun and make a bounce house for cows or something. I don't know. Just doing all the kind of wacky stuff that Minecraft kind of is. It truly is like an open sandbox game where anything is possible, and that's what I would kind of like out of this series, just to do anything that kind of pops into my head one day. If I was like, guys, let's make all the colorful wool, and let's do all those crazy name tag things where it makes them upside down and they are rainbows and all this kind of stuff, and we'll make a bounce house. Just, we could do that. That would be the whole premise of this thing. And I don't know, the reason why I wanted to kind of say it is because, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I watch a lot of things, and, you know, certain people kind of stick to certain ways, and I'm not really a person to stick to something in the way of saying that, you know, if I was like, oh, I'm only going to do this, that just doesn't seem like it could be fun for long, to only play a game a certain way or to only do things a certain way. Whether that be limiting yourself or challenging yourself, or if it's truly something that you like. For me, you know, you got to keep things fresh in a way. You got to keep it interesting. And I just wanted to kind of, you're ruining my moment. You're ruining my moment, sir. Close the door. That's, I don't know. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to let you guys know what you can expect from this series. This way, you know, we kind of have a mutual understanding of what's going on. Don't be looking for amazing builds, and don't be expecting to be blown away. Just hopefully enjoy the experience. So, yeah, with that informational and thought-provoking piece, not really thought-provoking, honestly. Okay, guys, we're back, and it's the middle of the night, and I need to go lumberjacking. This way we can make some more chests and whatnot, because as it sits right now, we are quite low on our wood supplies, and we're going to need a bit for the future builds that we're planning to do, because we're going to need a lot, not only just for building our pathway that's going to be needed extending for our super storage system, but we're also going to need it for the chests and for other things. Wood's pretty essential and a lot of crafting recipes and whatnot. And I always find myself to be low because I'm crafting tons and tons of chests because I need tons and tons of chest storage. Who would have thought a mass storage system required so much storage chests? Of course you would. Of course you would think that. But I didn't. I thought for some reason the limited amount... Why are you attacking me? I thought the limited amount of wood that I had would do me quite fine. Also, on a kind of a related note of me getting shot in the face, I've been working on a lot of my armor lately, trying to build up some super armor so that when we go fight the water stronghold, I still don't know what it's called. I probably should look up and see what the official name is. But yeah, when we go try to attack that place, I want to make sure that I have good enough armor to take it on, because I really want to go there with subpar armor, and the way that, I want to have my aqua fitting me respiration and depth strider and all that kind of stuff. But I also want to make sure that I have enough protection and enough durability so that it doesn't get broken, because I imagine I'm going to get hit a lot, especially with those guys that hit me at far range. And then kind of like just mentally building a note of like what I think would be really good to have. One of the armor pieces that I've been building and what I've been thinking for protection wise, just as an overall kind of usage for armor as I'm building this suit, is I was thinking about going protection 4 for like one piece, and then fire protection, projectile protection, and then blast protection. I'm not too sure if blast protection only affects creepers in that regard, or if it also works against, like, let's say ghasts, because, they're a little explosion fireball, right? That's an explosion. Wouldn't it help you against that? And then I was wondering whether or not it would also help you against the withers that you'd fight, because they shoot their little exploding heads. And I know what you're thinking, or at least what I was thinking. You're saying it. They're exploding heads. They shoot exploding fireballs. Well, Minecraft's kind of funny. Not everything always works out the way you know. So I was thinking about asking you guys, what do you guys think about that? Should I just have like an all-around wonderful, protection experience? Should I just skip on explosion? And also think about the projectiles. Would it also defend against the creeper, or not the creeper head? God, why do you say creeper head? The wither heads and the gas throwing things. Because why am I trying to chop down a tree with a shovel? What's wrong with me? Would it also protect against that? Because I think if it could protect against... What? Rip sheep. What happened here? It looks somewhat like a creeper hole. I don't... Interesting. Okay, well, apparently there's a dead sheep there, and I, try to dig up its grave. Okay. Hey, spider, I'll kill you. Thank you. That was a good trade. I killed you, you didn't hurt me. Anyways, so yeah, I was wondering, because I know that if you build your armor up, and I think the only way protection works is that if you have like protection 4 and protection 4, and then protection 2 is all the protection you could use. Anything else would just be overdoing it, because Minecraft won't count any more protection above protection, I guess protection 10 then, I guess, is the max that it'll count, because protection 4, which would be 8, and then 2, which would make 10. And then I was wondering about just spreading it around, maybe just going with just like protection 4, and then going with projectile protection and fire protection. And the whole reason why I want fire protection is just in case you slip into lava, because that occasionally happens. And since the only swords I really have right now, and they're really good, so there really is no reason for me to mix them up. The only swords I have are all at fire aspect, which I don't like for natural PvP. The only time I like fire swords is whenever you're killing your crops, or not so much your crops, but your farms, your cows and your sheeps and stuff. Not your pigs, because pigs are wonderful. This way, all that food's immediately cooked. But like when you attack zombies and stuff like that, it's really bad to have fire aspect, because then they get caught on fire, and then when they're on fire, they hit you, you're caught on fire, and then sometimes that kills you, and that really, really freaking sucks. So, I want to avoid that, death if I can, by having fire protection armor. So, yeah, I was just wondering if I could poke your guys' brains, what you guys think would be like to have like a good spread of protection, or just to go for the classic protection. I don't know, just food for thought, I guess, in a way. Just the crazy things that go through my head when I'm just alone here chopping down trees. The funny thing is I truly am alone. You guys aren't actually here. Like, if there was a person spying through my window right now, they'd be like, who the hell is this guy talking to? He's talking to his computer. And what the hell is on his computer screen? It's like this weird blocky game that, like, he's doing some stuff on. Oh, it's like a magic window box. He's a witch. And then, like, you throw a rock through my window and probably hit me in the head with it because my head's pretty close to the window. And then, like, I would have concussion, and then I wouldn't be able to play games for a while. That'd really suck. Maybe it would mess with my motor skills, and I wouldn't be able to, like, use my left thumb, and then, you know, I wouldn't be able to jump anymore, like, play games. That would really suck. So, yeah, crazy thoughts that happen to a crazy man's head. Because in all reality, I'm just sitting in my room by myself, talking to no one, presumably talking to someone else at the other end. I mean, hell, for all I know, no one's actually listening to this. It could just be truly just me talking to myself. These are the things I think of. Just, God, am I crazy? This is a strange gig. Oh, okay, how much wood do we have? We have a couple stacks. So that'll make us a dub chest, or, you know, stack of 64 of chests, which should cover us, I think, for the rest of our hoppers and any of the little wood things that we need. So, yeah, I think that's a good amount of wood for now. Okay, guys, we're on top of my house here, and, well, originally, if you guys don't know, this all started off with me playing with my friends, and one of my friends that I invited to play with me was my buddy Laundry, and this was, I gave him pretty much creative freedom to do whatever he wanted to this side of the house, and he built this. I gotta be honest, Laundry, you know that I love you. I don't even know if you're watching this, honestly. Your house roof is ugly, bro. I'm chopping it down, and since, you know, I kind of switched this over into a single player world because I kind of took down the server because issues and stuff and whatnot. I figured, you know, there's no real reason for me to kind of look at this roof and say, wow, I really don't like that weird pyramid looking shape thing anymore. So I'm going to be taking it down. My God, is this a lot of blocks that went into this roof. And I'm going to be somewhat copying my roof, but I'm also going to be changing it. And I've also come up with a design for our house. And it's going to be kind of a classic thing that's going to be pretty, not original at all. I almost said original. I wanted to say not original, but yeah, not original. It's going to be somewhat similar to a castle theme, although I'm going to go for like not like a medieval classic theme, but the whole idea of kind of like a rundown castle that doesn't look too good. I'm going to be incorporating a lot of mossy blocks and hopefully making it look pretty ugly and whatnot in that regard. It's not going to probably be fully built. There's probably going to be parts that are kind of like, well, they're supposed to look like they've caved in on themselves. We'll have to see how great my artistic eye is to create that. I don't know if I'll be able to. What I'll probably do is build the roof, place some TNT on it, and blow it up just to like make some seemingly natural, you know, destruction in a way, you know, like, because whenever you try to do something that looks natural in Minecraft, it's pretty hard. It's usually just random. Whenever you try to like force it upon it, like usually you get into that OCD kind of thing where things look straight and neat and stuff, whereas Minecraft, everything's kind of random and all scatterbrained and stuff. So usually when I like to scatterbrain, I'll just like close my eyes and place blocks and go, okay, that's how that looks, instead of trying to like morph it into the area around it, if you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's going to be the plan going forward. I'm probably going to tear down a few of these walls, change down some of the structure, although I haven't been fully inspired of how the overall look will be. This will probably be like an ongoing process. You know, I'll do a little bit here and there, stare at it for a few days, then change it and whatnot. That's usually how I like to do my builds. I don't have I guess a schematic in a way that I go off of. I kind of just have a general theme, I guess would be a good word, of what I want to do. And I'll just make slow progression to eventually creating it. This way I can kind of mold it in a way to what I really want it to be. But yeah. But anyways, guys, that's going to end the video there. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I apologize for this video being short, but remember, I did say I'm going to try to cut these things more short. This way I can save myself on rendering time. Because rendering them in 60 FPS is quite intensive on the computer, and it takes me multiple hours. I'll have to try to find a formula that could not so much skimp on quality, but compress it better without skimping on quality, if that makes sense at all. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoy. I'll probably get the whole system sorted out tomorrow, the massive storage system. I'll be mining like crazy down there, just digging up all kinds of materials and ores, mostly just aiming for iron because I need all the iron I can get. My God, this project will take me the rest of my life to complete. Anyways, guys, I'm Mike Dragon. Hopefully you enjoyed. That's all I really got. Peace.